Welcome to Miami. It is cold here. Just kidding. Just kidding. There we are. Welcome. Oh my goodness. What a trip. What a trip. That's how we are. No. It is beautiful. Beautiful warm here. I don't know, it's 26 Celsius for you guys in Canada, and my European folks. How much is it in Fahrenheit? 82, 81. It is beautiful out here. So welcome. We are in Miami officially 1 day earlier than expected, because we actually planned to do something after the 767. Hold on, we are plane spotters. There's Atlas 767 coming in. We have to get this bird on here because Atlas, they usually come in on 8 left. So there we go. Yeah, they closed runway. They closed runway 9 for an hour or so. Doesn't it look weird? Like it looks like the runway is like tilted, but the buildings are. Yeah, well, it's the tripod on my truck bed. So I hope it's okay. And we're already in the middle of the European inbounds. And more cargo planes to come in. Jesus, they don't let us. It was really good because when I came here from Orlando. I'll tell you the story in a few, right? I came here from Orlando. I was actually planning to have a stream today and tomorrow from Orlando. The reason why, let me talk to you in a few about it, why this did not happen. Even I worked with the airport. Sometimes it's called life, right? Let me go back on camera. So we should have a stream. We should have a stream in Orlando yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I had all the permits you need to have from the airport, and believe me, if you are that visible the way how I am with all the equipment and all the stuff, you want to work with the airport, especially when you don't know what's going on here on detail. I still have all the permits that you need until they decided to shut down runway 35 left. There we go. They are doing runway markings at the moment, and I needed 35 left to do my plane spotting. So that did not happen, and that's the reason why I had to call it before I even started it in Orlando. And I decided to stay the night because yesterday I was super tired. I drove from North Carolina. to Orlando. And yeah, it did not happen. Orlando didn't happen, but you know, I still have everything what I need, and hopefully on the way back, situation might be different. But I have to have a closer look on it. And for now, then, man, this doesn't look right with this tripod. But I don't know. I can spend an hour fixing the tripod, and on my truck bed, it's still showing somehow tilted. Nevertheless, we are here now in Miami, and as you might know, the weather up in the north is absolutely ugly. It's cold, it's windy. I'm fed up with this cold, I'll tell you. Could I withstand it? Possibly now with being adjusted and know how many layers to wear. But it's time for it's time for another Florida session, I guess. And you know, I was mentioning it in our last stream when we were here end of November, beginning of December, that we will do another stream. So that stream here in Miami is based on the promise I made to you last year, November and December. And I was just continue then basically the journey from Orlando to Miami. And here we are. Here we are, guys. We have a lot of train cars here. Look at that. The train starts over here. No locomotive. No locomotive. Goes all the way around the airport. I have never seen that constellation either, and it's ending up here also. No locomotive, so I don't expect the movement today, but let's see how it goes. Welcome to the second stream of 2026. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you had a great start into the New Year's after we kicked it off from Charlotte in North Carolina, and it was a mixed bag for me. I didn't like Charlotte too much because it was a backlit party. And I know some of you viewers, you might not really, you know, you might not bother, but I do. I do. And when I'm not happy, you can feel it. You can sense it in the stream when I'm not happy because something is going not the way how I think it should go to have a successful stream. And you also saw it. I also saw it in the numbers. So the numbers weren't really great too. So that's why I thought it was also a good idea to actually end it early and call it a day, because I don't want to belong to the spotters that are filming in backlit. It's just something I can't do. It's not in my DNA, and that's why, you know, we stopped the stream relatively early, because also the sun conditions, they wouldn't get better. They would have just basically followed the landing direction, and it would have made it worse. So there we are. There we are in Miami. We're going to be here for a while. I'll let you know. We're going to be here for a while because Jens doesn't want to go back into the cold. But at some point, I understand I have to. Will we be live every day? Well, I would say as long as the wind compromises, we will be live every day. Will we be live every day from Miami? Wait and see. Wait and see. I also have to groove in here. I try my best because Miami belongs to my most favorite airports, as you might know. I've been coming here for over 30 years. That's how I'm connected to Miami, independent from, you know, other streams, from other streamers. It's just I have a personal connection to Miami. And I always love to come down here, but it only makes sense to come down here in winter time when the temperatures are some kind of decent, summertime. And I would say realistically it starts in mid-March. It becomes so unbearable hot and humid that you don't want to be here during this time. All right, let me see. Who do we have in the chat? We have Lucy. Hello, Lucy. We have Lutz and Holger, our three moderators. We have Mary Claire Videos. Hello to you. We have the new life. Good morning or good afternoon to you. We have Gilmore. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Is it Jessie Lee? I live in... Okay, hello to you. We have Cosmos. Hello to you. Bulgo, Silent JJ, hello to you. Robo. Who else do we have? Walk the Dogs, hello to you. A lot of people. Chessie Lay, hello to you. Hello, Chessie. Who else? We have a lot of people here. Bulgo, I said hello to you. We have Alan Mick, hello to you. We have Vic S29. Hi, Vic. How are you doing? And there we go, next landing, American Airlines 737 MAX 8. As you might know, Miami is a hub for American Airlines, and so is Charlotte in North Carolina, where we did our stream 2 days ago. But Miami offers a wider variety of airplanes. Nightbot is here too. How are you? Just kidding. We have Bag. Hey, Bag. Lots of people. Sven. Hey, Sven. Greetings to beautiful Sweden. Marco. Hey, Volke. JW Fowler. Hello to you. Anti Hotel. Hello to you. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Angela Mitchell is here. Hello to all of you and welcome to Miami. Let's enjoy a few days and let's go over to a classic. Yes, Eastern Air Express. 737-300. I didn't have time to check flight radar, but I expect these flights sometimes to come in without any flight information. Much more colors is Charlotte, Marco. Yes, I absolutely love that. And you know, just to know me a little bit better. I know someone like Marco and Lutz. They know me for years. I really do not like filming or doing photography against the sunlight. It can be different when there's a nice sunset and you want to have all the the orangey colors in it and make it look like wow. That's a different story, right? But the mornings or during the day shooting against the sunlight is something what I will not do. I will rather cancel a stream. I'm that serious. I would rather, going forward, cancel the stream instead of going live when there's no other option. And in Charlotte, there was no other option. I was looking around and I was a little bit discouraged too, a little bit disappointed, because it's such a beautiful viewing area, what they have there. It's really, really beautiful. And there was a lot of passion, a lot of heart, and I'm sure a lot of finances going into that viewing area, which I would consider one of the most beautiful viewing areas in the United States. What they put there is absolutely fantastic. They put there an F4, an F4S, better known as the Phantom, with original registration, by the way. The markings are fake. This thing has US's independent markings. This thing never was on the Independence, but an absolute phenomenal park. You have bathrooms there, you have food there, you have vending machines there, parking space. It's an absolute beautiful, beautiful parking lot, and I think we get a highlight here. We get Aerolineas Argentinas flight 1304 coming in from Buenos Aires on a 330-200 in a special livery. Are you guys ready? Special livery coming in. Aerolineas Argentinas 330-200. Watch the tail fin. Lutz sticked it out some minutes ago. I have no idea where he always finds that stuff. It's crazy. Special livery, Aerolineas Argentinas. Look at that beauty. Messi! There we go. And I'll give you back ADC in just a few moments. Don't worry, I have everything loaded. There we go. I think I might have to look into my tripod because when the buildings they look okay, but the runway looks like, well, it could be, I don't know. It could be just my crooked eyes. My eyes are not the best, I can tell you that. But I know when it's a good picture and when it's not, I can tell you that. So, alrighty, that was definitely a highlight. And when I came here, I was expecting runway 9 because I checked it on the way here from Orlando. And I just wanted to have lunch before I got started. And when I came back from lunch, it's basically just here around the corner. It's not far from here. I came back and I realized, oh, they closed runway 9. So I came back with the runway closure. And I was about to panic. I was about to say like, oh my goodness, no, come on. Not the same disaster that happened to us in Orlando. In Orlando. So, and I think Lutz looked up the NOTAMs and he realized, no, it's just for an hour. We had that in November of last year as well. So I think they cut the grass or whatever they were doing on the runway. So it was just like an hour of runway closure. And that was basically it. So we are good. We are back. Everything is okay. And Marco, I'm just reading your comments. In 1998, it was a 747 from them coming to Miami. Oh, you're referring to a different one, different text. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Buildings are leaning to the left quite a bit. Yeah, I know. It's my tripod. I had it perfect. This is the thing here. My tripod is on my truck bed. My truck bed is not 100% flat. It had this waves in and all the kind of stuff. So, depends on when I pan, where the camera is positioned at. You might have one building leaning a little bit to the left, and when I pan 90 degrees to the right, the building might lean a little bit to the other side. I try to fix it because I spent quite a lot of time when I was home before I headed to Miami or to Charlotte to really put a water bevel and beveled my tripod head out. So it is a little bit, yeah, I can see it here. You know what? Let's try to fix this. Let's try to fix it because it makes the ends going absolutely bonkers. It might be a little bit better. So let's see, we have Latam, we have the first 767 coming over here, and I can tell you it's such a great experience if you come here with your own car. You have everything what you need and you are able to film above the fence. This is so good. This is so good. All right, we usually expect a lot of we expect a lot of Latams here. It's also a hub for Latam cargo. So when you have a lucky day, you see like, I don't know, 15, 16 Latam cargo 767, basically the entire fleet. And on some days you might only see one or two. It really depends. But it is such a great place. I really love it. And Runway 9 here, I had that opportunity to film and to live stream here, being not bothered by anyone because it's public property. So, you know, you don't enter private property or anything like that. It is simply amazing. So we have here Latam cargo coming up. This one is heading to Guayaquil. I cannot pronounce that name. I'm so sorry. If you're from there and I butcher that name, I apologize up front. And we have Sven. We have Sven back. Hello, Pip. Miami is always an option, and this might be our last Miami trip until the end of the year. I don't plan, actually, to come back to Miami until the end of the year. Let's see what 2026 will bring to us. There might be a few changes on the horizon, but I can't talk about it right now. And Miami will be our last trip for this season, let's say for this season. And there's Iberia coming in the background with a 350-900. Wow, aren't they a little bit early? Okay, let's get this 350 real quick because Latam, they have to wait. Iberia, they came in November with a 330, 200 and 300. So we should also be stable in terms of the weather. So we don't expect any rain because the humid season is usually until November, when you can expect some rain showers in the afternoon hours, but any rain shower would stop the stream anyhow because I'm too sensitive and the equipment is as sensitive as I am. I can tell you, my soundboard, when it got hit in New York by rain, it did crazy things. I heard sounds from that board with the headphones. I thought, that's it, I can order a new one, and just one soundboard is $800, and you might get an understanding about what investments is in use to be able to send you this stream and give all of you the opportunity to live stream from here. All right, Latam Cargo 767. Let's give you full sounds. Are you guys ready? Guayaquil, I think that's the destination name. I hope I pronounce it correctly. BA380, 7 minutes out. Thank you, Holger. That's going to be a big one. They usually come on the runway 9 because it's the longest runway. That's the longest runway of the airport. The same as Lufthansa, they usually always come in on runway 9. Only when runway 9 is closed, they come in 12. You have full sound, so when this one puts the throttles on the table, enjoy. Cargo jet, 8 minutes are, there we go. And I see...
Boeing 9630, cross runway 12 Yankee, ground 28.
I see BA.
American 113 Heavy, left Sierra, first left turn to back, left on Quebec. Planespotting 211 Heavy, turn up the boiler, runway 9er, fifth takeoff. Turn up the boiler, runway 9er, fifth takeoff.
Oh yeah, buddy. Let's go. This thing is pretty light. This thing is pretty light. Look at that rocket climb. Goodness. It's a rocket climb. There we go. .76 is a powerhouse per design. This one is crazy. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, let's enjoy Miami. Let's enjoy the warmth of Miami. We have deserved it after this weather in New York. Sorry, I was looking on my flight radar in parallel. We have deserved a little bit of Miami. It is simply it's simply needed. I wish Orlando could have happened because I think not many live streamers. Oh my God, I see the tower like bending to the left. I know not many live streamers are actually streaming from Orlando. I don't know for what reason. I can't tell, but I think Miami is understreamed, underrepresented, and we wanted to change it, and we will change it. I was under the impression Orlando is an airport where you can neither photograph nor stream, and oh boy, I was wrong. Oh boy, I was wrong. So that might come up. That might come up. And we have a prop on approach, currently 7 minutes out, a Convair 5800. So that's the stretched version of the 580 coming from Georgetown. Lucy, thank you. 70 years old, goodness. 70 years old. We have an Embraer 145. No, not an Embraer. It's a Predator 500s coming in. An Embraer, but a Predator 500 from Nassau on runway. This looks like runway 8 right. And then our next arrival here on runway 9 is American Airlines flight 1159. The wind picks up here at the moment, so let's see. Hopefully it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay dry. Lufthansa 747-8 14 minutes out. All right, thank you, Holger. I know Lutz is into biz jets, so let's try to get this one real quick. Lutz, you would go crazy at Orlando Executive. Oh my goodness. This is a biz jet airport. It's flooded. I don't know, hundreds of biz jets. Absolutely crazy. Jens, what do we do? Try to get both. Try to get both. That looks a little bit better. All right, are you guys ready for an A380? I just heard Speedbird. Number 1 is Cargo Jet. Oh, one of the duct tape planes is coming in from Quito, Ecuador, a 767-300. This one is 28 years old. Delivered in March of 1997. So this one is coming in, and then behind that one, we have the mighty BA 380. All right, let's go over to Cargo Jet. go. And the camera works absolutely great. I hope it's going to stay like that. I hope it's going to stay like that. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. And we say thank you to 147 likes, and we welcome 300 viewers, half an hour in. Thank you so much. And we are on the way to 17,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, feel free to leave us a subscribe and hit the bell. This will help us for sure growing. And there comes the big boy. How is ADC? Is it too loud? For me it sounds like, but I know that YouTube suppresses the audio a little bit. Let me know in the chat if ADC is okay or if you want me to adjust it. It feels on my headphones like ADC is talking straight into my ear from right next to me.
Good afternoon, United 410, Runway 9, United 410.
And butter! Butter! ADC is fine? Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's on YouTube. YouTube looks like they suppress audio a little bit. Especially what is like not the voice from the moderator. And it's a little bit of a fine tune, but as long as you guys say it's fine, then we are perfect. All right, that was a big one. Renate, hello.
21, you can cross runway.
That was a good one. And we have Lufty that is close too. BA King just soared in. Convair built in 1956. So where is it? Did I miss Convair? No, I hope not. You please keep me posted in the chat. I don't want to upset our prop fans. I mean, such a nice Convair. The 5800 is a stretched and modified version of the 580. So Convair, they didn't build a 5800, they built a 580. And then there was a time when they converted, when they stretched them, when they modernized them like a little bit. And that's when they made the 5800. You go where the warmth is. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. That's for sure. I mean, look, like this hot, humid summers in Florida is also something which I can't stand. I think it needs to be somehow in a balance. Then I love it. But when it's not, it's a problem. I can tell you, it's a problem. All right, so what's coming in here? Is it a PC? Is it PC-12? It is a PC-12. Made in Switzerland. There we go. Right before the runway closure, we had Atlas Air 747-400 coming in here on runway 8 right. Was pretty impressive. 747-400. So let's see how many Atlas Air we will see then. I'm really looking forward. This one is United, flight 410, coming in from Houston, Texas. On a 737 MAX 9. There we go. A MAX 9. And Peter saying, you're back high from Fort Lauderdale. Hello to beautiful Fort Lauderdale, 30 minutes north. Well, depending on traffic. Yes, Peter, I announced it in November that I will come back. I announced it in November that I will be back because simply I love Miami. There's a personal connection there from my previous spotting days, and Miami is always an option for me. I really love it here.
Good afternoon, Delta 1323 Miami, 11507, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er, for landing traffic.
And Andy is saying it's been snowing for 5 days. Goodness, Andy. Oh my goodness. Look, what's coming over here? Beautiful El Al is coming over with the Dreamliner. Exactly, Holger. If you like what you see, feel free to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully we can today surpass the 17,000 subscriber mark. It was actually a personal goal for me for last year, for 2025. Oh my goodness. But, you know, the weather didn't really compromise on the last days. It was too cold, too windy. Well, the cold, let me tell you, the cold is not necessarily the problem. The temperatures are not the problem. It's the wind. It's the wind. And when you're by the water, where I am, there's always wind. So it's the same when you go to the beach, and you know, there's always wind at the beach, and it's a different temperature and wind environment than when you would be, you know, at the hotel. I can tell you that firsthand. It's a big difference, because even when there's no wind over at the hotel, it could be 50 knots surface wind by the water, and I'm directly by the water. So
we'll talk about it when you land. I'm very confused about the question. We'll talk about it when you land. Yep, no worries. I just wanted to clarify with you, but yeah, I don't mind accepting.
Alrighty, beautiful El Al coming over to us. 787-9 Dreamliner. You look at a windshield. Yes, I thought about it. But I want to still keep a low profile.
We're clear to land, runway 12, and we will hold short runway 9 at 1323.
And when you see how, you know, how large my equipment is, what I have to drag around, everything what I add to it, everything what I have to add to it is a real hassle to manage and to drag around. So. I think I have to put my head on to avoid a sunburn.
Oh, sorry, you had 14. Yeah, we had 1418 Miami, 11511,
All right, we are back with a hat. We are back with a hat to avoid a sunburn. That's where we are. From 600 layers of clothes to a head to avoid the sunburn. That's where we are. JP sending us a $5 super chat, saying thank you for the streamians. Nice to see some warmth. Thank you so much, JP. Much appreciated. Yes, absolutely. And well, as I said, I don't mind necessarily the cold temperatures, but in combination with the wind, that's a problem.
I'll try to get them to the end if I can.
All right, next inbound is another American Airlines, it looks like. Yes, from Las Vegas in a 737 MAX 8. Let's go over. How long they have to wait.
Yep, up to 13.3 to get back to something conditions. There are conditions if the runways are wet, depending on the
I have to groove in, I can tell you. Lifty number 3, all right. The radio is absolutely horrible. Did we miss the conveyor?
Absolutely, Delta 13.3, you can take Tango to the ramp, you can stay with me all the way there.
Did we miss the conveyor? No, it's actually coming in. It's coming in on, looks like could be an 8 left arrival. Could fly parallel to Lufthansa. Yeah. I don't know who is feeding that ATC. But well, I think Miami is the only airport where ATC is not that great. We have Lufty, not Lufty's number 2. The next one is United. United from Denver in cold Colorado. All right, Lufty. Let's go to Lufty. 747-8.
Tower American 3263, Airbus 9. Could land runway 9, American 3263. United 14 taxi, I continue uniform, via uniform, 35.2, and we'll follow Lee.
There we go. Lufthansa bottles it down to runway 9. And Elal is getting ready. there comes the conveyor. Come on, one for Lucy. Let's be quick. A conveyor, and then hopefully it'll elevates a little bit. And I heard that the stops are going to fly in formation today around the airport non-stop. All right, try to get everything here. Hello. I'm getting ready. Echo Delta Delta. Dreamy. Have a safe flight to Tel Aviv. LL 787-9 Dreamliner. And Mike Evans, hello Mike. Dave Cox is in the house. Karen Munson, hello to you. And there they go towards Miami Beach, overflying Miami Beach, and then usually up the coast. That's usually how they do it, how they go. And our next landing here, American Airlines 737. Looks like an 800. Lady 757 saying, what a sound. Grumpy one. Shalom. Yes, absolutely. Lowlander, good afternoon to you. Let me have a look. That's American Airlines from Kingston in Jamaica.
Muito boa tarde, clear to land, runway 9, go, 7548.
There we go. So we will go most likely into the nights today. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, arrivals. I love that. We have Gol coming in next with a 737 MAX 8 from Brasilia. Look at that. Gol is coming in.
American 3263 London here, taxi Tango and Yankee crossing runway 12.
Left here, Tango, 12 American 3263.
Miami, hello, profile 485, 11
Alrighty, also looks like we have a Saab coming in. And there comes Gol. Gol from Brasilia, the new capital of Brazil. Well, if it's, I think it's not that new, but you know, Back to manual focus here. I think it works a lot better. Same situation as in New York. I think also Miami is an airport where manual focus works a lot better. The picture stays crisp the entire way. Alan, let me put your message on the screen. Oh, I love it. Love it.
Turn left on uniform. Hold first runway 12. Your gate is not ready yet.
Next inbound. Copa Airlines Flight 485 from Panama City. On the MAX 9.
Wind 160 at 10.
And Rob Hom, hello. Is it Robert from Hamburg? Hello to you. Good evening to you. Good afternoon from Miami. And our next inbound is American Airlines with a Neo 321 Neo from Phoenix in Arizona, flight number 2107. We have also more runway 12 arrivals. And we also have the special livery from American Airlines, the 777-300, being here in Miami. I think they send it to Miami quite a lot. So the 777-300 is here. I think it leaves at around 7:45, 7:30, like in the evening, around that time. I don't have an exact time. So let's see what could possibly happen. So that's interesting. So I think over the course of the next, I would say 2 weeks, we will hopefully be able to catch that one.
Tower America 2107, 8-mile final, runway 9. 2107 on Tower runway 9, clear to land, wind 150 at 9.
Next arrival.
Runway 9, America 2107.
Next arrival is American Airlines, but we will focus on CSQ 726 from Georgetown, a Saab 340 coming in on 8 right. On 8 rights. And it's 3:30 p.m. here in Miami on a wonderful January day. It also looks like we have Global X coming in on a 320, completely no flight information. That's usually Global X when it's a 320.
Left on Papa and contact ground 20.
Even when there is no sun at the moment, we will have a lot of sun during the next days. It will be great. And I'm also glad that we had the runway closure today. And so I think going forward we shouldn't run into that issue, because it would basically stop the stream when we would have a runway closure during the live stream. It would basically end the stream, and getting a second part, I'm not a big fan of this either. So we should hopefully be good for the next 10 to 14 days. Alright, currently completely on manual focus. If you see anything not being crisp or sharp, please let me know in the chat. And moderators, send me a WhatsApp. If anything is not like crisp and sharp, I might have to adjust a little bit, but I think it works so far, it works good. And I think it works better that way than actually with autofocus.
Left turn on Victor, taxi straight in. I can see your gates open from here.
Latam says runway 9 closed only in the early morning for the next days, so no problem. Okay, all right, perfect. So there will be another runway closure coming up, but apparently in the early morning hours. So we should be fine. We should be fine. Lutz, thank you for looking it up.
American 2107, left turn on Tango 7. Then taxi Tango and Yankee, hold short runway 12, remain certificate. Left turn Tango 7, hold short 2. Land 79608. Second, please.
Saab! Oh goodness, where's the Saab? Where's this? Did I miss the Saab? No. Oh my goodness. Did I? Oh damn, I missed this. Oh, hopefully not. Oh. Oh goodness, I missed the Saab. Yeah, I missed the Saab. Okay, hopefully there will be some more. This one was in full colors. Yeah, sorry. I missed it. Yeah, specialist for that. Sometimes I miss a 747. Just kidding. Alright, American Airlines. No, Alaska. That's Alaska. There we go.
Your gate is available at Victor Crossing 12, contact 920.
Sebastian, hallo. And now it looks like we have a 320 with no flight information, so that should be Global X. And please, no comments to these flights with no flight information. And we have, oh, look at that, before we go over to Global X, most likely Global X. Look at that. Porty. Did they have it back in November? I can't remember. This one coming up, hopefully coming up.
2107, cross 112, gate ready now, 2107, cross 112. Pick up the crossing down 121 today. Last 441 actually it is ready. There's
Now, Beck, I know that Lucy, she loves the Saabs.
Then Sierra and take the airport runway 12.
Sunrise Airways.
American 1837 Montana, runway 9er, clear to land, wind 15011.
Alrighty. Let's go over to Avianca. Ruhiger, was war das?
Gemini 608 left turn, Tango 7, taxi Tango and Yankee.
Do they?
Tango, sorry, taxi
Hopefully they don't.
Sierra and Victor, hold start.
Yeah, I have to. Let me put down the ADC real quick. We are planning something here with the moderators to also say hi and come up. I need to technically solve this differently, so I thought my previous solution would work. It doesn't to that extent, so I might have to reprogram my soundboard when I'm in the hotel. I have to do some things, I have to change around some things so I can make it work. So in this case we will start doing it over the next days, but first I need to change some things. I thought it would work right out of the box, but unfortunately it doesn't. So sorry, Holger. First I have to work on a different solution. It will work, I know. I just have to reprogram some channels on my soundboard. And they pushed Avianca to the other direction. So, bummer! Come on! The thing would look so nice here. Look at that. This would look so nice here. Let me just try to. I think that's the sweet spot. It should be crisp, right? There we are. Yeah, always something to adjust, but I think manual focus actually works better. It's a lot more work. But I think in the end it delivers a more consistent and a better picture. All right, we have another Global X coming in, this one with official flight information from Wilhelmstadt to Miami, a 320-200 in the full Global X colors. We also have our next inbound here for runway 9 will be American Airlines flight 1837 from Chicago, and we also have ITA. But ITA most likely will come in on runway 12. That's a real bummer. The beautiful 330-900. I heard they will phase out all of their 330-200s and 300s. Do they have 300s? I don't know, but they have for sure 200s because we have covered them quite a lot. So they're going to phase them out not too long anymore. So we might not see them anymore, at least not in New York. Not sure if they also come in with a 330-200 into Miami. They might sometimes, but let's see. Give you some ADC back. The For You sticker, look at that. Looks good. Looks really good.
Southwest 2440, Southwest 2440 miles per hour, runway 12 cleared to land, wind 140.
If Bruce saying hello, hey Bruce, welcome.
To the land, runway 12, hold short.
Oh, thank you so much for 300 likes.
Miami 79201, turn final runway 09er.
79201 miles per hour, runway 9 cleared to land.
Clear land 7920.
Alrighty. Avianca is sadly taxiing most likely towards runway 8.
Target 1837, left turn, uniform.
Usually 8 right. What a bummer. Would have been amazing here because these 330s, they have quite a nice sound. Believe it or not, considering a 330 as a sound machine is crazy, but their sound is really good. So there goes Avianca Cargo.
Don't make any turns yet, just clear the runway, contact ground point, your gate's not ready, they may hold you somewhere.
And let's looked it up. They only have 3 active 330-200s left in the fleet, and they might be gone very, very soon. Very, very soon. I'm really sad about it because, 330s, 200, they get more and more rare. Iberia still have them level. I think they still fly them. But, Argentina, Aerolineas Argentina, they still flying. But, not many carriers, they have them anymore. And especially that livery, which is outstanding. We see here southwest coming into runway 12, and behind might be ITA. Behind southwest might be ITA with a 330-200. So let's enjoy this. No, that's a Neo actually, a 900. It's a Neo from ITA. But hopefully when we are back in New York, hopefully we will have the chance to see a few more times the 200s from ITA, as they will be done soon.
Charles 630, begin reducing final approach speed.
There we go. There we go. All right. We have also the Global X coming in. Really? Really? Let's see. Hopefully we can get both. So this is Global X in full colors, coming in from Wilhelmstadt, a 320, or from Curacao, Wilhelmstadt. Flight number 201.
Southwest 2440 left turn at G6 there, then right on Quebec, contact ground point.
And then we also have a special livery on the way. Thank you, Lucy. From Arachat 737.
Envoy 4150 left on Yankee.
On the way, currently only a few minutes out.
Tower American 14 with you on the island.
I think I'm gonna switch to manual focus completely. I might do everything manual now. I don't use a stabilizer. There's no stabilizer. Whatever the tripod gives me, the fluid head. I use no autofocus. I do this manual. So, just the exposure. I'm not switching exposure because I think camera can do it better than you can. But everything else is basically. And Marco digged something out, a C40, that's a 737, north of Miami. Oh yeah, from Camp Springs. Marco, that's a good one. We had on our last day here, we had a C-17 coming in. I don't know if you guys remember.
3801 on the
So
ILS runway 9.
let's see where this one goes. A C40 is, that would be a pretty cool one. Altitude looks correct. There's only one more option. I would say this Opaloka. Opaloka could be an option, but let's see what's going to happen. Last time, as I said, we had a C-17 here on our last day that was absolutely phenomenal. We would never expect that the C-17 was did come in on runway, I think it was runway 8. I'm not sure if it was 8 left or 8 right, but I think it came in on runway 8. I don't think it was 12. So let's keep an eye on this. Call sign Sam 831. Sam 830 now. Sam 831.
Shadow 630, turn left at Tango, turn right, Quebec.
Yes. Yes. And I wouldn't be unhappy about it. Alrighty, this is American Airlines, huh?
2985 miles out, runway 9er, clear to land, wind 140 at 9er.
Clear to land, runway 9, American 2985.
So we have to give the algorithm a little bit time to adjust, to play out the stream a little bit more. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. There we go.
American 63 heavy, 11 miles.
I think this one is coming in, Marco. I think this one is coming in. I would say it's runway 8. Very interesting. So probably a C40 coming in. A C40 is basically a 737-700 from Camp Springs, showing the titles of United States of America. So that would be a start. That would be a start. Let me tell you, I work on something what I cannot disclose at the moment, but I think it would be pretty unique. I think we would be the only channel that would do this, but it needs a lot of preparation, and I can't spill the beans. Oh my goodness, the picture is so much better with manual focus. I can't believe it. Oh yeah, I'm so happy. So happy. Yeah. I would still say runway 8 because it's closer to the VIP, to the general aviation terminal. So let's see. Let's see if it follows the American Airlines 777. Because from runway 8 it's a shorter taxi to the general aviation terminal. And we have a special livery inbound ANA jets, the one Lucy digged out, number 3 currently from Punta Cana. Yeah, this one's going 8. This one is going 8 just because of the taxi time. All right, so we have a C40 coming in. Awesome.
Dominicana 5100. Dominicana 5100, Montana runway 9er, cleared to land, wind 160 right.
Just that rolling.
Turn left here, turn right up, pull back, hold behind the Delta. You guys are waiting for the same alleyway that's blocked right now.
Left here, right to back, 5 Delta will hold.
Monster ground point, Basil, I'll let them know.
I would even think that it's runway 8 left. Holger, for that question, there's only one person to ask. Lutz! I think it's a C40. A C40 because it's based on a 737-700. And here we have American Airlines coming in from Paris in the one-world livery. And Jump Traveler, hello to you.
12, Honda Tower, runway 9er, clear to land. You're following the company 737.
Clear to land, runway 9er, American 1312, copy that.
American 1898, Honda Tower. American 2985, taxi via uniform, full start runway 12, remain in frequency.
Tower, good afternoon, American 2577 over grid, ILS 9.
Your 2577, Honda Tower, runway 9er, clear to land. Company traffic landing runway 12, will hold short of your runway.
Understand, clear to land, runway 9, American 2577.
And a Delta 321neo. Look at these engines. They look so big on these 320s and 321s.
Heavy, left turn uniform or Victor Faber?
We'll go Victor, left turn.
Very good, sir. Left turn Victor and contact ground 28 next stop. Have a good day.
121,
Envoy 3801 call.
All right, I just need to adjust my focus real quick, and then we go over to the C40.
2985, passenger 12, contact ground plane.
It's definitely one of the highlights of today's stream.
Gesture gate is ready. Continue straight ahead and cross runway 12.
A C40, United States of America.
Turn left, Tango 7, going Tango, hold short Yankee. Your gate is not ready yet. An 1898, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land. Hold short runway 9er for landing. Traffic company 737.
Runway 12, hold short of runway 9.
We might miss other jets. Yeah, sorry guys, we will miss other jets, but I cannot let this one go. It hurts. It really hurts. But I have no. This one is really special. This one is really special. I've seen it once. Well, actually, I saw it multiple times in Stuttgart. But in the US, I saw it at Andrews Air Force Base. A C40B. Oh my goodness. That's definitely a highlight. I was expecting it to come in on runway 8 because it's a short taxi to the General Aviation Terminal. And then we just missed Arachet, the special livery. Oh God, I'm devastated. This is such a nice livery. Such a nice one.
Behind Delta, hold short runway 12.
So at least a glimpse to Arachet, to their 737. All right. I'm positive that we might see that special livery over the course of the next days again, so keep fingers crossed.
Good afternoon, runway 12, clear time, hold short runway 9er, landing traffic 737.
Right, Lufthansa, the 747 usually departs at around 6 o'clock. Anywhere between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, so it's a little bit until we see this one departing. Looks like we have a bunch of American Airlines jets coming in. That's fine. There will be more. We have Latam. No, Latam just departed. All right. We just take whatever we can at the moment. There will be more interesting stuff coming in. I know YouTube, they need a few days to adjust the algorithm to realize, hey, they are not in New York, they are in Miami, and we confused YouTube completely with Charlotte. So that wasn't the best idea, I have to admit. I regret it. I regret the Charlotte stream completely.
American 1898 to left on Victor and Dominicana 5100, cross runway 12, taxi straight into the ramp. Your gate is available.
Canada is pinging on, and yeah, depending on their destination, we might see him or not. So keep fingers crossed. I know that there's Latam currently being pushed out here. Look at that! Look at that sunlight. This is what Jens. This is what makes Jens absolutely happy. This is what makes me happy. And you know, guys, I promise you, the Charlotte stream was the last stream we did backlit. It is when this would be overcasted and you can see the sun. Okay, maybe, but into the no. This is a game changer. Look at that! It's a game changer.
American 1312. Continue on uniform. Keep going uniform straight ahead.
Next stop in 49 minutes. Okay. Mods, keep me WhatsApping, please, so I don't miss it. Helen, hello to you. H-Dot saying it's good to try, though. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known because I'm not doing this for about a year or so. I should have known. I was expecting it when I was watching the position, the exact position on the map, and I know these are north-south runways, and from the position you basically have in the wintertime, you have no chance to get not a backlit shot. So I'm back in Florida. I am, and I'm super happy to be back in Florida. This was absolutely great. And we have American Airlines with a 777 making its way to Miami. American Airlines flight 57, but unfortunately not in a special livery. This one is sitting here. I think this one leaves. Let me have a look real quick. The special livery. Thank God I have... No, it departed to Sao Paulo. It is currently in Sao Paulo. Oh, and it's going to come back tonight. No. Does it? It's going to come back tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. The flagship livery sitting in Sao Paulo. So flagship livery sits in Sao Paulo and is flying back tonight and arrives at 6 a.m. and this is too early. It left today at... No, it left yesterday. Hold on. This is confusing. It left yesterday at 7:50 p.m. And it's it's supposed to fly back today, Sao Paulo time, 11:30 p.m. That makes sense. So it will be here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. That's a bummer. So we will not see flagship, but it's flying a lot currently in and out of Miami. So I'm pretty sure that we will see at some point the flagship livery here on runway 9. We will be lucky.
329.7 on the runway 126 to land, wind 1209. 12 to land, 129.7.
Helen said I was a little bit worried when we didn't hear from you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Helen, I don't know if you heard it like in the beginning. I was actually planning to be in Orlando yesterday and today. And as I previously mentioned, I have all the permits from the airport to do a stream from Orlando. And it turned out that they closed the runway I would have needed to do a stream. They closed it because they are doing runway markings. So I wanna kept a low profile, right? But sometimes I guess it's life. I think this is what's happening, right? When life comes into play, and we couldn't do Orlando. And maybe on the way back, I'm not sure. I'm gonna stay in touch with the airport. Maybe there's a chance when we are back, because you know Orlando is a phenomenal airport. Where else do you see Azul 350 900s, Azul 330 900s in Orlando? There are so many absolutely great, and the variety of airlines in Orlando is, let me tell you, it's fantastic. The variety of airplanes in Orlando is fantastic. But for a live stream, I don't talk about photography, I talk about video live stream. I think only one position really works there. That's why I needed a permit. So I try to get back and hopefully make it work. Did you have a look at Fort Lauderdale Airport? I did. And I plane spotted from Fort Lauderdale. I think the last time was 25 years ago. And most likely we will go back this time to Fort Lauderdale. And it will be most likely at a time when we have reversed ops here in Miami. Then we might travel to Fort Lauderdale. It might be also a different airport where we might travel, but I'm not sure about that one yet. It's a little bit more of a driving, but I keep the wind in mind and have a close look on it. And depending on the forecast and the runway operations, we will also travel to other airports this time. All right, try to make things work and bring a little bit more of a variety in our streams. But I'm super pumped. It's gonna be amazing, because when you know Jens has always something in the works. We always try to make things happen and to make things different, go to places where others maybe haven't gone so far, right? Now I basically spilled the beans a little bit, you know, what was on the plate, but in the end, you know, where from who it was coming first. But I'm working on something in the background which I do not tell anyone. And when this could work, it would be spectacular. I can tell you that one. It would be spectacular. All right, Latam Cargo 76, and Chris from Plymouth, Berlin. Hello to you, Chris. I got your message, but I was driving, so a little bit difficult with driving and texting, so I don't do that. So, but you know where I am now.
Yep, just checking in with you. We're visual 9.
27 miles per hour, 9 aircraft to land 1140 at 8, and they begin reducing.
We'll pull back, clear to land 9 for American 27.
Alright, let's get ready for some sound. I think these are CF6s. They have a great sound. The sound machine is coming over. Chris, yes. Come down to Miami. I have my second headset with me. Come down to Miami.
Full start runway 12, American 25-4.
Alrighty, what about that buddy here? Do you like it? So if any one of you are here in Miami and if you want to stop by, I have a second headset with me, the exact same one that I use, and I can put on the second headset to you for a little bit, and you can become my co-host. How is that? Lutz, yeah, right. Oh, sorry. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. So we could have gotten today
American 853.
this one.
American 853. American 853, North Tower, runway 12, clear plan, hold start runway 9 for landing shot.
Latam cargo, getting ready. CVG planes, you're back in Miami. Great to see, as it's my favorite airport to spot at. Mine too, believe it or not, mine too. Even our DNA is not Los Angeles, is New York. Even our DNA is New York. Miami is where my heart is. Miami is where my heart is. It always was in Miami. People that know me for longer, they know Miami it is. I saw here on this runway 9 the DC-8s of Fine Air, the Tri-Stars from Fine Air. Goodness, Airborne Express DC-8s. It is. I have a lot of memories to this airport, and even when we don't see these planes anymore, with one exception, the DC-8 that's still flying, and it might be, as of now, the last flying in the world, the last airworthy ones in the world. And for me, that airport stays absolutely the most crazy one, the best one, however you want to call it. Miami for me is a very special place for plane spotting. Latam 777 is approaching Miami as well. Currently 11 minutes out. 11 minutes out. Latam 777. And we have Condor. They go into Cancun in Mexico. I was like, wait a minute. They don't fly to Miami anymore, Condor. They stopped it. Come over, Marco. Come over. Come over. My headset is here. We will have a great time. That's for sure. There we go. We have a little bit of a sun left. It's 4 o'clock. Well, thank God the days are getting longer by now. The shortest day of the year was December the 21st. So by now, days are getting longer again. Isn't that cool? Jens likes that. Marco, Abholung im V8 standesgemäß. Burning engines.
American 853 left turn gear and counter ground connect. American 27 today, follow company crossing 12, counter ground connect. Echo 1503 Heavy, monitor runway 9 line aboard.
Line up, runway, non-cargo 15.
Envoy 3559 left turn Tango 7, taxi to Tango, then Yankee, hold short runway 16.
Since December 16th. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That doesn't... Ford F50? No, Marco. Ram 1500. It doesn't sound good for the DC-8 sitting over there since December. Alrighty, Latam Cargo, the sound machine is getting ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. Looks like my flight radar completely hung up on me. The wind is picking up a little bit. Sorry for the shaky picture. Lufty 350 in 49 minutes. Thank you, Oligo. All right.
Echo 1503 Heavy, your intel, the 737, that's airborne at the departure end, crossing left to right, runway 9er, cleared for takeoff, RNF to Zambia.
There we go. Qatar 350 1000, only 11 minutes out. Thank you, Holger. Oh yeah, this one is heavy. Not like the first Latam today, who took off like a rocket. And by the way, talking about Qatar Airways, we have Qatar Cargo 777 in. I didn't make it live before Qatar Cargo because I was losing my mind on my sound mixer here. Was trying to make this thing work with actually linking two devices via Bluetooth on my mixer, and that apparently doesn't work. So I have to, that's the reason why, Holger, I have to figure this out when I'm back in the hotel because I need both linked to the mixer, and let's see how we can do it. Maybe I have to do it all through my phone. Let's see. Alrighty, we have a Learjet coming in.
Tower, American 2726, about 3.5
A
miles
Learjet
outside
coming
of
in.
runway 9.
A Learjet 60.
Clear to land, runway 9, American 2726.
There comes the Lear. A Learjet 60. No information from this little thing here. KLM Cargo Marginair 747-400 is coming closer. Oh, that was spectacular too when we filmed that 747 Marginair. Was it leaving? I think it was leaving, right? Here on runway 9. That was absolutely spectacular. The last tour was absolutely stunning. It was stunning. So many phenomenal surprises. USA Jet MD-83 Cargo. When do we have a chance to see that one? London Air Cargo. Hercules, the L382 Golf. Even the crew reached out to us from London Air Cargo. It was truly fantastic. But that's Miami. There's always something special. See these two beauties here. All right, Latam 777 is coming closer. Currently 4 minutes out, and we have our next arrival is American Airlines with a 737-800, followed by Southwest. Qatar 350-1000 from Doha, currently 8 minutes out to the northeast of the airport. And Latam that just took off is going to Brussels. That's usually a runway 8 departure. So very interesting. We don't say no to that one. Let's see, hopefully today we can also see, I'm not sure that ATI, Air Transport International, they come in here from time to time with the 767-300.
Tower Southwest
I think
988 is
they operate for
ILS
UPS.
runway 9. Miami Tower runway 9, clear to land, hold short to runway 12 for landing traffic. Clear land runway 9, hold short to 12, Southwest.
So back in the good old days here, ATI was also a regular visitor here in Miami with a DC-8. Can you imagine? The smoker. They had a combi version also. I think it was a 62. Half passenger. They usually operated for the military. Half passenger, half cargo. Alitalia 747 Bulgari. Oh my goodness, Marco, are you kidding me? That was, I think it was one of the best liveries the 747 has ever had. That one was stunning. If you don't know what it is, Google it. Alitalia 747. It was a 200 in the Bulgari livery. It was an absolute stunning livery, and in my eyes, one of the best liveries a 747 has ever had. All right, our next inbound is Southwest 737 MAX 8. And look at this beauty here, Boliviana de Aviation, the 330-200. Could be a candidate for runway 8. They usually go on runway 8, so they come in usually here on runway 9.
Command 194 Heavy Miami Tower, runway 9 are cleared to land.
The clear to land, the 81, runway 9 are 3194 high.
And we have another Latam cargo coming in from Quito in Ecuador, a 767-300. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be back in Miami. I could move here if I would have the chance. I could move here. It's such a great place to be. But real estate here is not easy. House insurance, flood insurance, hurricane insurance is a real pain here in Miami. So lots of people are actually leaving Florida because it becomes unaffordable to live here. Can you imagine? It never used to be like that. Miami was always a very affordable state to live. It became the right opposite. I wish I could, Lucy. I would. I tell you I would. Oh my goodness. Right by the cargo runway. It would be wifey would go absolutely nuts with it. She would consider it noise after day 2. And I couldn't blame her. It would be... I would buy a piece of land here by the train tracks, build a huge patio on top, and this would be the Planes and Friends headquarters. And that's Latam 777. Thank you so much for 370 likes. Feel free to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss a future stream. We will be here in Miami for roughly 2 weeks. Let's see how it works out. Salat wäre mir lieber. That was Latam. And we have Qatari doing Qatari things. This looks like a runway 12 arrival. Come on, Qatari. Seriously? I think this one is going runway 12.
194 heavy exit, join Tango and hold short of Tango 8. Roger.
Oh no, actually not. I'm sorry. I was at the wrong airport. Can you imagine that one? Jesus Christ. Jens, what the heck are you doing? Bitsy fans, there we go.
American 264, reduce the floor tracks to 6.
Floor tracks on there.
Alright, looks like Qatari is coming here. Oh, thank God. And then behind Qatari, looks like we have Latam Cargo also coming here with the 767 from Quito.
194 heavy, City via Tango, cross line 12, then cut back to the ramp.
Jawohl, Marco, genau so.
Cross running 12 and call back for
Genau so.
9194.
And she's Essex is little too. Alrighty, Embraer 175. Yeah, it's a little bit windy here. It's a little bit windy, but it's a nice breeze. It's actually very. It's amazing out here at the moment. And there's Qatari. Alright. But Qatari is number 2. The next one is another American Airlines from Mexico City, 737 MAX 8. Let's go and get it.
9631, exit at Tango 7. Join Tango, Yankee, hold short of runway 12.
My German guys, they make me hungry, mouth-watering. That's so unfair, guys. That's so unfair. Oh, goodness. Stop it. Stop the badness. Yeah. Oh, really? That's so mean. Oh, good. All right, Qatari coming in next, 351,000. Alpha 7, Alpha November, India. 6 years old, delivered in April of 2019. The long one. I haven't even booked a hotel room yet. Can you imagine? Yeah, welcome to Jens' world. Only planes in his head. Ridiculous. But we missed the Kalita. Yeah, well, I think that one was departing, right, on runway 8. And there comes the long one. Yeah, Marco, that's word. That's word. Yesterday I had the best sandwich I have ever had in my life. I promise. It was a Cuban. It was a Cuban brisket sandwich. You have no idea how good this was. That was out of this world, that sandwich. Seriously, it was in Orlando. When I would still be in Orlando, I would go there every single day. 3 times a day. This is how good it was. Qatari, and we talking about sandwiches here. Ah, goodness. This window suite. Z window seat. Thank you so much for your kind words. Best quality live stream on YouTube. Thank you. And we are just broadcasting in 1080. Can you imagine this one in 4K? This is only 1080. And there we have another Latam cargo being pushed. Let's see if this one will come over. I think it's about time to get some more cargo planes here on runway 9. It would be amazing. We most likely get Lufthansa 747-8 here anytime in an hour from now. Usually they come here between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. And that's another Latam 76. Camera must be insane. Well, I talked about it in the past, and if you want, I can talk about it a little bit. It's actually not the camera. It's not the single most important component, believe it or not. There are different components, but it's a chain of the right components, what you need to have, and then you need to understand how to all connect them to a way that everything works out and that you see this picture. We didn't get this picture in the beginning of our live streaming career, or however you wanna call it. But it's not just the camera. I can deliver the same picture to you with a camcorder. I promise. I can do the same picture with a camcorder. It's a little bit more than just the camera, and this is what a lot of people, they think, oh my God, he must have an amazing camera. Which, yes, the camera what I have is a good one. But I can tell you it's not just the camera, it's the whole system. And I found a way how to, you know, to make this work, to connect this properly, and that's why the picture is as it is. And we're very proud of having this picture, having this, you know, having this quality, showing you that quality. And that's why I was so unhappy in Charlotte, in North Carolina, because when you stream against the sun, all colors, they get obsolete. The contrast gets completely obsolete. The camera even got trouble in focusing correctly. It was, you know, that's what we like to do. And it's the whole set, not just the camera. I hope that makes sense. United. We have Kevin. Hello, Kevin. And we also have Spirit coming in. Spirit from San Juan in your 320-200. So they're still, yeah, they are. You see more and more these CEOs, these classic engine options, the older ones, because I think a lot of their Neos are already in storage. I see I still hear rumors of like a merger between Frontier and Spirit. I don't know what I should think about it. I don't even know if it would make sense for the market. It would make sense, of course, it would make sense for the employees. Don't get me wrong. I don't wish anyone to be laid off. It would make sense for the employees. If it would make sense for the market, I'm not really sure about it. But nevertheless, I wish Spirit Airlines all the best, that they can make it out of Chapter 11. That's what they're currently under. They are under Chapter 11. Not the first time, by the way. Not the first time. And there comes Spirits. Not sure why my ADC now gave up on me. Let's see, there's always something. Always something. All right, we should get this Latam 767 coming over to us.
Uniform, order runway 12 is uniform. United 2029, cross runway 12 is Tango, and then join Cook back to the ramp.
We haven't seen 7 Air Cargo so far. I think they are still in business. Well, I hope so. They were before Christmas. They were still in business. Not a single flight today. This one is sitting over there.
Charlie 6 Lima Heavy, pass behind the Southwest 73 on top of into the ramp.
And we have a Beach 200 Super King Air coming in on runway 8. Another Bitsy from Key West.
American 322, fully established left at 09.
322, Miami Tower, runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9er, clear to land, American 322.
Alrighty. Hopefully a 9er. I wish. Yeah, usually they all go runway 8. Especially during the late afternoon hours into the evening. There's chaos on runway 8 right. That's where they depart. There's so much going on, so much traffic. So unfortunately, most of them are going to runway 8. Would have been great, but you never know. And we have a Gulf 4, but no, this one is going. Oh, this one is 15,800 feet. Slick livery. Argentinian wreck. Ooh. But it doesn't look like this one is coming in. Might look like Key West or so.
4007, Miami Tower, runway 9er, cleared to land, hold short of runway 12 for a landing heavy airbus.
Clear to land 9, hold short of 12, approach 4007.
There's KLM coming on runway 12.
KLM 627 Heavy, Miami Tower, runway 12, cleared to land.
With a 330-300. So let's have a look on that one. Latam, the Delta of Miami. Yes, Kevin, that's right. That is right. And we are watching the sound machine coming up here. Look how nice the sun illuminates the engines. Oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful. The Gulf 4 they just departed for Lauderdale Executive. Yeah, there you have all these, all of these kind of Gulf 4s, 5, whatever, 650. There are tons of these. Hello, Adnan. So KLM is still a little bit out, so we're waiting for that one. Saab 340, 9 minutes out. Priority. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Keep reminding me if in terms you feel like I might miss it, please. Thank you so much for 400 likes.
30, clear for the ILS, runway 9.
So we capture this beauty real quick and then we go back to Latam. That's KLM 330-300 coming in from Amsterdam.
Land code 3603, heavy traffic on final, runway 12, traffic your runway is on about a 7-mile final. Runway 9er, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Alrighty, there goes KLM and there comes Latam. There we go.
Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short runway 12.
Tango 7, Tango hold short 12.
Guys, get ready for a festival of sound here.
Tower
American 949, this is Rick for
American 9, 489, Miami
This
Tower,
one
9,
is
clear the land.
also heading to Brussels. Look at that one.
4007, I think I would say the Tango Yankee actually crossed runway 12 at Yankee, then kind of ground point 8.
The second one is heading to Brussels.
Blanco 3603, heavy RNAV to Jambo, runway 9er, clear the takeoff.
Yo, that's a nice takeoff. So the second LATAM 767 heading to Brussels in Belgium. This thing is heavy. I hear a cricket, yes.
304, Miami Tower, 12, clear to land, hold to the runway 9 for landing traffic.
And we see also some Prime Air 767 sitting over there at the maintenance ramp. That is the maintenance ramp.
Good evening, American 367, runway 9.
And next one is American Airlines 949 and our 321-200 from San Juan in Puerto Rico. Then we have a 319 coming in from Georgetown. A 737-800 coming in from Providenciales.
American 367, runway 9.
367, Miami Tower, runway 9.
And we have a Dreamliner coming in from Buenos Aires, American Airlines. An American Airlines Dreamliner. They all look like runway 9. They all look like runway 9. We have Alaska coming in on runway 12. There we go. There is Alaska. Looks like a 737. What's a 900? All right. Quick autofocus check or manual focus check. I think that's how it is. I think it still looks okay, right? Still looks crisp.
American 949, exit uniform, joint Victor, hold short runway 12.
All right, we should be good. Next one is 319 from Georgetown. We have a few Americans coming in, American Airlines planes coming in.
1338 with the grid info.
American 1338, Miami Tower, runway 9, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 9, American 1338.
But there's also DHL coming in from Panama City, 767, flight 2560.
Uniform, kind of ground point in. Ground point.
Paul 787, yes, right? Alaska was a Max 9? Okay, alright. Yeah, I didn't have time to check it on Flight Radar. Next one is 737-800 from Providenciales. So we have to go through a bunch of them. But I can get rid of my head now. That's a good thing. The sun is now behind the building. You see it's slowly getting dark. Jens is out there in a t-shirt, long sleeve. Long sleeve. I don't want to get sunburned. So thank you so much for 412 likes. If you like what you see, feel free to give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell. So we will go a little bit into the night from this position, as long as I feel safe. Let's say it that way. As long as I feel safe, we will be good. Saab will go on 8. Okay, that was expected. Usually they all go. I think we were just a little bit lucky last time when we had a Saab coming in here on runway 9, because they get handled in the north at IBC Cargo, these Saabs. Swiss looks like they are heading out. They usually now go to runway 8. They depart on 8 right. It was always the case since I do plane spotting here in Miami, all these European flights, with the exception of Lufthansa and British Airways with the A380, because they are like true heavies. They go here on runway 9. But I've also seen British Airways departing on runway 8. I also have seen that in the past. So, Lufthansa usually always comes here. So great when you can wear your headset over your ears without, it's like some fabrics as a layer in between from the head. I don't have any sun blocker on at the moment because I'm lucky to be underneath a tree, right? So that makes it really, really comfortable. I don't get hit by the sun. I'm in the shade most of the time. Just when the sun is coming around, that's when I need to wear a hat. But other than that, I might not need a sun blocker here at all. John H., hello to you. Currently no train horn, thank God, because there's no locomotive linked to the train. So we should be fine. It looks scary. It looks scary. All right, a Dreamy coming in. A Dreamliner. American Airlines from Buenos Aires.
American 367 cross 112 Yankees and cut ground point 8. American 1527 cross 112 Yankees and ground point 8. American 2132 cross 127 spot company 787 runway 9 to the lane.
Clear to land, runway 09, American 2132.
Clear to to the runway 9 for landing 767.
Lufty will be 12. All right. And where's the Saab? Where is the Saab? Oh, there she comes. Okay, I see the Saab. Okay. Next inbound here is a 319 American Airlines flight 2132 coming in from Merida. 25 years old. Delivery November of 2000.
Tower, good afternoon. Yellow 2560 Heavy, established on ILS runway 9er.
KLM cargo is due in 45 minutes. That's great news, Lucy. Thank you.
982 Heavy, cross runway 12 Victor, then kind of ground point A.
Cross 12 Victor.
All right. American Airlines. Let's see. Hopefully, we will see their special livery on the 777-300 one day. We have enough time. We saw it on our last day when we were here, coming in runway 12. But I would like to have her here on runway 9. This would be amazing. This would be amazing. And now this one is. Let me have a look. Now, yeah, that's the American. The 319 coming in from Merida, 25 years old.
Hello, Tower American 1124, ILS tonight.
All right, next one is DHL 767. Let's bring some color in here.
Intersection runway 9, clear to land.
Clear to land on 9, American 1124.
American 1124, calculate 767.
American 1124.
American 2132, Tango Yankee, hold short, that's runway 12.
Tango Yankee, hold short.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
American 871 left turn Victor, ground 11.8. American 2132, traffic 3 mile final, keep moving, cross runway 12 Yankee, then kind of ground point 8.
All right, we have Lufty coming in on runway 12. And behind Lufty we have a 757 from Delta. So in front of Lufty is a Frontier 320 Neo. So let's get started on runway 12. Let's get some runway 12 arrivals in. At least Frontier and Lufty. And the Saab. Don't forget the Saab.
Lufthansa 460, reducing flight.
Okay, 3138, plan normal time on the runway.
Did we miss the Saab again? Come on. Oh, come on. Was it the DHL, right? I better have an excuse for that one. Oh my goodness. I think it was DHL's fault. Let's call DHL and blame him completely. Dial him up. I think I will video call Lucy after this stream at 2 o'clock in the morning her time in front of IBC Cargo, showing her all the stops. Oh my goodness. Lucy is not happy. Oh, 2 stops missed. Unacceptable. Completely unacceptable.
American 1124, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold for runway 12. Frontier 3138, left to Juliet. Juliet, it looks like there, thank you. Kind of ground 1 to 1.8. American 348, Miami Tower, just landing 12, hold short of your intersection, only 9 to the land. 1308. American 194, Miami Tower, only 9 to the land.
Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. I know I should, but I feel bad. No, Marco, it's an internal thing. It's an internal thing. You can't miss a Saab. A Saab beats an Antonov 225. All right, what's going on here? Do we have an emergency landing? Do we have an emergency landing? This is unusual. I can tell you that one. They only are here when there's an emergency landing going on. And these are 2. There is the other one. So, I have no information about the next landing or whoever it is. So let me know if there might be an emergency landing coming up.
460, your gate's not available. I need you to make 2 left turns. Left on Sierra, left onto Quebec.
They usually don't stand here. There's an active taxiway.
American 344, join, just the fire vehicles are coming, so join uniform. We'll throw in 1 to uniform. Clear to land, hold for the Roy 9 for landing traffic. 12, clear to land, American 1114.
There's an Jet in 45 minutes. I'll set my alarm clock. All right, so I really have no idea why they are on the runway or on the taxiway. That's an active taxiway. You know what? Let's have a look if they have the trucks rolling. The last time we had an emergency landing, they had the trucks rolling, the emergency trucks. Yep.
Miami Tower, Aviation 004, hello, establish on localizer runway 9.
So there's one fire truck here.
Tango Yankee, hold for runway 12.
There is one fire truck here.
Aviation 004, Miami Tower, runway 9, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 9, Aviation.
So I don't know which aircraft it is. But it looks like we have an emergency landing coming in. I can't, Lucy. That's the problem. I can't. was not the plane either. That was not the plane either. So let's see. We have Avianca in Star Alliance livery coming in at 320. Maybe that's the one. They are still here.
1386, your gauge is showing unavailable. I plan on going to the penalty box. Exit the runway to the left. Exit completely. Don't commit to an eastbound turn yet.
We also have a Amerijet coming in.
Kind of ground point 8.
Uniform ground point 8, Delta 1386.
Hey, that's not uniform. No delay off the runway.
Delta 1386.
There's another ram control car coming up here. So I don't know what's going on here. Something is going on.
Runway 3674, runway 9, clear to land.
Runway 9, clear to land, envoy 3674.
American 2964, hold to runway 12 Victor. Delta, kind of, Delta 1386, kind of ground point 8. Delta 1386, kind of ground point 8. American 1114, left turn Victor, ground point 8.
Oh my goodness.
American,
I get a warning today.
Cross line 12 Yankee, and then kind of ground 121.8.
So that was not the aircraft.
American 2964, cross line 12 Victor, then kind of ground point 8.
That was not the aircraft. They are still there. Let's see what the fire... See, there is a fire truck here. Do we have other fire trucks somewhere positioned? I can't see, but there is definitely one here. And there's another one. Oh, they are two more. There are two more. Two more fire trucks. All right. Let's see. We don't see an aircraft that declared emergency on flight radar. At least, you know, that's the source. That's the source what we have. We might have to listen to the radio if.
Avianca 004, exit at uniform, join Tango, hold short of Tango 8.
Uniform, Tango, hold short of Tango 8,
American 348, cross line 12 at Yankee, and then kind of ground 121.8.
I think last time.
American 2791, Miami, over Great Pilot 9.
2791, Miami Town, runway 9 are cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 9, American 2791.
That's one that's coming from Montego Bay, so that's the next one to come in. I have no idea which one it is. Also, usually they put an like emergency behind their call sign. But I can tell you, ATC will not roll the trucks when they wouldn't have declared an emergency. $28.98 is a diversion. Okay. This could be an indicator.
Miami Tower, good evening, American 2170, ILS, runway 9er.
American 2170, Miami Tower, runway 9 are cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 9, American 2170.
All right. Next one is the 737. And I heard we have a diversion coming in. That might be the reason. That might be the reason. So let's see. Let's see what's going on.
American
Convoy 36, 74 left turn Tango 7, taxi Tango and Yankee, hold short runway 12, remaining frequency.
Wife in the house. When did I start? 2 hours and 32 minutes ago. So, and we have an emergency landing coming in. Alrighty. Hopefully everything goes well. That's American Airlines flight 2898, St. Thomas to Chicago. That's the one. So let's see how this one goes. We keep an eye on that aircraft. We have the fire trucks out here now on this position as well. Oh yeah, these are, oh yeah, look it's an whole armada is out here, fire trucks. They rolled the entire station. American 2898, that's the one, okay, alright. Did they squawk anything 7700 or so? I don't see anything squawking, so let's see, but that's a diversion, so this could be the emergency landing. Let's keep an eye on that one.
Lufthansa 460 heavy. Lufthansa 460 heavy.
They're calling Lufthansa 460. It must be the 350. They might not have a gate for that thing. Usually around that time, gates can become challenging. What's going on? Looks like we have an emergency landing coming in.
Delta 1790 every mile, runway 9 airspace line.
Squawk 7053. Is that an emergency squawk, Marco? Currently the A319 is southwest of the airport, currently overflying Kendall. I think there's an Air Force base even there, Kendall Air Force Base.
American 2170, turn left Tango 7, taxi Tango Yankee, hold short.
So there are fire trucks rolled. I can even see them without a camera. So they rolled the entire fire department. Everything is out here. Everything is out. Oh, there's Lufty. Yes, see, they're waiting for a gate around this time.
Okay, taxi after the first command in American 2791, is that it?
But there's a BizJet coming in for Lutz and Marco.
American 2170, approximately 1 to Yankee Southbound United, and taxi Yankee November, monitor ground 20.
What's the emergency landing? So that was the, no, that's not the emergency landing. The emergency landing is coming. It's American Airlines flight 2898. We need to listen to ATC.
American 2170, American 2170, all correct, thank you.
Usually when they have an emergency declared, they add emergency to their call sign. So ATC knows that, you know, that's the plane that's coming in. That's usually how they do it here in the States. You can see the fire trucks in the background. Currently, the plane is still southwest, going on a western course, just past the hammocks. Should heading north any second. Now we have 3 of them here.
Airline 09, American 987.
1790, your gate's not ready yet. Left turn on uniform, hold first runway.
All right. We need to wait for ATC. Hey, what's your name?
That's a YouTube channel.
Planes of Friends.
You're recording that for live telecast or?
It's not the screen, that's it. So you click on Planes of Friends and then it shows you guys. And they have out everything they have here in from the fire department.
American 987, left turn, Tango 7, taxi Tango and Yankee, hold short runway 12, and then your turn to your gate is ready. American 987, cross runway 12, Yankee, then contact on point, your gate is ready.
All right. The emergency aircraft is currently turning onto the ILS for runway 9. I have no information what the emergency is. We have to wait for ATC. That we have beautiful sunlight, the golden light of Miami.
You know if there's going to be an emergency landing or something? Huh? Do you know if there's going to be an emergency landing?
There's gotta be one, yeah. It's I think number 2 that's coming in. It's American Airlines, the diversion is coming in.
Oh wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Circuit 1600, turn left at uniform, going 6 there, and cross runway 12. Uniform, Victor, cross runway 12. So 1790, it looks like there's a lot of congestion in that area. Your gate
So this is
might be congestion in the ramp.
an Embraer 175 from Envoy, American Eagle, coming from Belize City.
Okay, yes, I see Hotel 4 as well. Just I can't see actually into the other way, but I do see a congestion down. So. 1600, cross runway 12, then taxi, then contact on plane.
next one. All right, next aircraft is the emergency landing.
It's an Airbus.
Runway 3748, turn left tango 7, taxi tango Yankee cross runway.
You can see the airport vehicles on flight radar actually. Looks like they also have routed a lot of traffic to runway 8 to clear the path for this 319. So let's see. I would first look at the engines. Maybe there's an engine out or something. You can see it from the exhaust. That would be my first thing. What I would personally look at, and then we take it from there. All right. We don't know what it is. We have no information. We have to see about what's going on here. I hear sirens in the back, but I think that it's not meant to come over here. And we're gonna now pan over to American Airlines flight 2898, a diversion.
Runway 3748, crossing 12, contact 948.
Look at the crap. Is that engine out? Number 2 is definitely running. I'm not sure if number 1 is running. It's just like they were passing the fire department like, okay, bye. And now they are rushing behind. So the reverses were on both sides. Yes, I saw that one. It came in really, really quick. They didn't even stop. Usually they stop to make the fire department inspecting the aircraft, but they were just rushing to the gate. All right, we have no information of what it was, but the fire department was out. The trucks cleared the runway. Well, there's actually one truck still here. There's one guy still sitting here. What happened with him? He got stuck in the mud. Buddy, do you need help? I have no idea what this guy's doing here. But alrighty. We have Qatar Cargo 777 pinging on the cargo apron. So this one should leave. We have Latam coming in with a Dreamliner, 787-8 Dreamliner from Buenos Aires. I think they have routed most of the arrival traffic to runway 8 because of that, whatever the reason was, we can't tell. This thing didn't even stop for an inspection by the fire department. It just rushed and, So what I can see, speed brakes deployed, reverses were on, flaps are down. Not sure if the flaps are all down in position 4 or if they have to be in position 4, but flaps, it looks like also flaps got deployed. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. It's just good that nothing serious happened and everyone should be safe. That's most important. They rushed off the runway. They didn't even stop for the fire department to inspect. That's unusual. Usually they do it, but let's see.
American 2467.
Walk the dogs. You think so? I'm not sure about that. And our gate is a real problem at the moment here at this time.
Good afternoon, American 2467 with you, 1 hour.
American 2467, my car, runway 9, space land, hold short, runway 12 for landing traffic, heavy 777.
9 to land, hold for 1 American 2467.
So if you like what you see, feel free to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. This would help us growing. And the ISO is not enough anymore. We have to pump up the ISO a little bit. There we go. All right, and there goes Qatar Cargo. My computer keeps auto-dimming on me, and I don't know why this thing is doing this.
22
Andy, that could be a serious problem. That could be a serious problem, Andy. So Qatar Cargo coming out. Let's see where they will be going to Liège in Belgium. I mean, it could be a 50-50 chance, right? Latam to Brussels left here on runway 9. Keep fingers crossed. Oh yeah, that's right. So we just watched the replay. Lucy was sending me a file where we could rewatch, and only one reverser was deployed. So it indicates an engine issue. Thank you so much, Lucy, for sending it. When you rewatch the replay, you can see only one reverser operated, and I wasn't even sure if runway if engine 1 was working.
Cleared to land, wind 130 at 8.
So it indicates an engine problem. I don't say it was, but it indicates an engine problem. And there we have Swiss finally with the 777 after we have seen so many 330s. Finally we see Swiss with the 777-300. I think we didn't see her last time because we ended the stream earlier. And now we are going a little bit into the night. And Qatar is coming over. How absolutely cool is that? Qatar is coming over. 777 freighter.
American 2467 left turn on uniform, going Victor, hold short runway 12. Actually, make it uniform. Uniform, hold short runway 12. Uniform, another 12.
Can we see in the replay if there was an exhaust coming out at landing on the number 1 engine on the left one? Because I'm still not 100% sure if engine number 1 was actually working. You could see clearly when they reversed that number 2 was on. No, Lucy, that's absolutely spot on. That's absolutely spot on.
2106 minus approximately turn calling heavy 787, runway 9er, please land wind 130 at 8.
Looks like we have a global 7,500, whatever it is, coming in here on runway 8. But also we have the Latam Dreamliner coming in from Buenos Aires, flight 542.
2467 at uniform, cross runway 12, left on Papa, give way to the British Airways.
Holger, that's exactly what I think too. That's exactly what I think too.
Make a right turn actually, right turn here on Sierra, follow company cross runway 1 to uniform.
I think that they had an engine out. They had the one out. See? And I didn't see that exhaust stream of number 1. That's the left one. You count engines starting from the left-hand side where the captain sits. When you have a 747, the engine that is all the way to the left is the 1. And then you go to the right. So.
Okay, cross runway 12, taxi via Quebec to Airway A380.
Actually 542, heavy exit left, uniform, turn right single, follow Aviation.
Left uniform, thanks, follow Electric 542.
Actually 542, cross runway 12.
Runway 12, Electric 542.
2106, helicopter stop and contact.
Roger.
But maybe only in idle. Yeah. The first thing that what was going through my mind is when I saw that Airbus.
Info 3611 heavy.
What, sir?
Info 3611 heavy, my runway 9er cleared to land, traffic 2 o'clock.
On the ILS. Now, here's the thing with the Airbus. I know that the computer autocorrects the problem with an asymmetric thrust. This is not going to happen, or this is not happening on the 737s, but Airbus, the computers, they autocorrect it with a rudder. So I think it is easier to fly down an engine out with an Airbus than it is with a Boeing aircraft. I flew it once in a simulator of a 737, a 400 in a level D simulator, and I didn't make it down the ILS, I can tell you that one. With an Airbus, it's a whole different story. You don't even feel it a lot because the computer corrects so much.
Airline cargo 2611, could you clear altimeter setting?
And we have KLM cargo coming in. It's actually a Martinair flight from Amsterdam.
It's going to be about 10 miles final.
Yeah, Troy 165, just need 3 minutes to do an emergency surveillance.
Okay, Roger. American 21 District left turn, uniform going Victor and crossing 1-2.
Triple Victor, cross 1-2, American.
Yeah, that's 2049 left time.
2049 minus tower traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, helicopter orbiting. They're going to be over the mall. They're going to be below your final approach course, runway 900, space line, officer response at 7%.
And there comes Latam. There we go.
165 traffic is 3 miles west view of 2,700 feet descending inbound.
At Tower Troy 165, we got an abnormal vibration.
Troy 165, you're requesting assistance.
Troy 165, I'll call cell phone on the ground.
Roger. Troy 165, landing will be at ground register and visible from the tower, wind 140 at 7, radar approach terminated.
And there comes Qatar Cargo 777 freighter to Liège in Belgium.
Blanco 36, 11 heavy, turn left here and continue left again, Tango, taxi to the ramp. American 2049 at traffic below you now, the helicopter should be on the ground, no flash. Copy there, 2049. Sorry, 165, are you still up? Sorry, 165, confirm you have landed?
Oligar. The heck?
Roger. And where are you at specifically? Do you have a parking lot? Did you want us to send any equipment? Sorry, 165, did you need us to send any equipment? Can you give us an exact location of your landing zone? Land cargo 3611, taxi to the ramp.
Thank you, Lucy. All right, Qatar Cargo. There we go.
Tower, good evening, Martin 61, 2150, either 09er.
6121 heavy, minus 7, wing 9er, search land, wind 130 at 8, altimeter 3005.
5 dispatch,
And we have the message of the day. Can Jens do it a third time? We don't know. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Because we also have Martinair 747 coming in. Oh, goodness. All right, we get some more sobs coming in. That's cool.
American 2049, turn left on uniform, going 60, full start runway 12, main service.
A380 on 8. What 380 is coming in right now? Oh, the British Airways one. Lufty is taxiing too. Oh, hold on. Wow. Holger, thank you. Oh my goodness. I was just I see. This is what happens when Jens has his eyes on a Saab. Then 380 departs. Oh goodness. I was desperately looking for that Saab on flight right there. I love it. So, what the heck is Lufthansa doing? Advise my computer always darkening the display. Computer, I don't like that.
American 2400 gauge is ready now, cross runway 12, contact on 121.8.
747! Always miss that one too for looking for the Saab. Hail to the Saab! See, Lucy, I'm all over your Saab. I almost missed the 380, 747. Just forget the Saab. Oh my goodness. And now Qatar Cargo 777. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Let's go, guys. I haven't even checked Lufthansa yet, but Lufthansa usually always, yeah, Lufthansa looks like it's coming over. Okay, we should be good.
We request 280 knots after departure.
Yeah, that's approved.
All right, take it off. Qatar Cargo. Oh yeah, buddy. Now we are talking. Send it. Once is good or once is good. Duh, welcome to Planes and Friends. This is how we do plane spotting. What a rumble. Glasses are shaking in your living room. That's what we want.
Okay, we got the Saab in sight.
The good Sennheiser microphone is doing his job. Oh, look at that, a 2-for-1. Man, but this 777, I mean, this thing is heavy, right? Going to Liège in Belgium, but this thing is still climbing like a champion. It's crazy. There's a Saab coming. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Lucy, I am panicking up here to miss that Saab. I'm sweating. I can tell you. Yeah, you got your sub. There we go. So I was panicking. Isn't that the perfect trade-off? A Saab for a cut. Oh God, got 777. Oh my goodness. Oh guys, what a hilarious stream it is. There we go. Lufty, how are you doing? How are you doing, Lufty? And we have Nothing Polished sending us a $5 super chat saying excellent stream. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. We try our best here in Miami. Jens. Yeah, I would say it's my favorite airport. I would say it's my favorite one. JFK is it's where our home is, but Miami is where my heart is. So there we go.
Put away, runway 12, speed up tonight at 14. Count the 46 ready, line power, runway 9, line voice, traffic, landing runway 12. Roger, landing number 463, have it landing up to runway 0. Tower on board 3448, ILS runway 9er. Runway 3448, line tower, maintain 170 knots as long as able, and traffic will hold in position to park right to arrival, heavy 747, confirmation runway 9er, straight to land. Alright, 170 as long as able, and clear to land runway 9er, envoy 3448.
There comes the mighty Lufty. They should go right away.
Take care, hold first runway 12, remain the frequency.
I can tell you it's not Captain Ben today, I would know.
Tower American 709 ILS 9. Delta 7, Delta 1468, turn left at Uniform or Sierra, in contact destination left Uniform, traffic to Montana. Uniform is pointing at American 1709, runway 9er, straight to land, 11605. Clear to land, runway 9er.
And the next sound session is about to come. Are you guys ready?
American 1709, hold short, runway 12 for landing traffic, Boeing 737. Hold short of runway 12 there, 709. Runway 3448, may begin reducing, please now, your final proceed. Reducing now, runway 3448. Tower, good afternoon, runway 3701 ILS 1, or ILS 9. Runway 3701, monitor runway 9er, straight to land. Traffic landing runway 12, will hold short of your runway, Airbus 321. Runway 9, we're clear to land, runway 3701.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy.
Lufthansa 463 heavy, runway 9er, series 4, takeoff. Lifting up on the 09, next to 422 line top.
Oh yeah, send it. There we go. There we go. The mighty 747. Nothing beats the Queen. Fantastic. Have a safe flight home back to Frankfurt. What a sound!
Right, runway 9, clear to land, and short runway 12 from 4995.
Hold short of 12.
Alrighty, there goes Lufty. Wow, what a sound! That was pretty phenomenal. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Runway 12, clear line 31753.
So that's what we do here in Miami for the next 2 weeks. Are you guys ready for some amazing plane spotting action coming up here? NX inbound. I haven't even checked the flight here. American Airlines with a 737. It looks like an 800. Going into the night hours, slowly into night ops. Dude, some guys are doing donuts here with their tuned cars. A Mustang and a Nissan. It's always something. Guys, there's always something here, I can tell you. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. I need to keep an eye on my camera because now I need to adjust ISO numbers. I just need to do a quick focus check. I think that looks good, right? That looks good? I think so. Alrighty, yeah, some guys are racing their cars here. Welcome to Miami. I think they want to do donuts here. Alrighty, American Airlines. Embraer 175. There we go.
Runway 3701, Tango 7, Tango, and Yankee, hold short runway 12, remain with frequency. Clear wings of 753, left turn, uniform, left uniform, and taxi straight into the ramp, do not stop, traffic is one left time.
Left uniform,
It is too good. It is too good.
Language R, American 312, ILS for 9.
312, Monaco, runway 9er, straight to land, wind 150 at 5.
09, cleared land, American.
Oh, dude, there's Air France coming in. 777, 300 from Paris. Doing donuts here. Welcome to Miami. Alrighty. I think he's getting ready again. I have no idea. The other guy is flashing his lights. But from the junction to this place, all what you see here is like donut circles. It's crazy. Planes and friends and donuts. All right. Boy, now you smell the rubber from there. Ooh. Ooh. Alrighty, we have a Amerijet coming in from Paramaribo. Marco, have a good night. Sleep well on your Bettgestell. Thanks for tuning in. You see it even on Google Earth. It looks crazy.
253, roger.
Alrighty. You can't even see it on Google Earth. I think he's now getting ready with his Nissan. Want to see it? Sorry, I have to film it. Okay. Okay, enough of that crap. My goodness. Planes and friends and donuts. Oh. This smells like, whew. Alright, we have a 319 coming in from Havana, flight 253.
American 2779, I left 1. 2779, 126 land, hold short runway 9, and landing traffic 727. Runway 12,
It'll
clear
make
land,
you
we'll hold short runway 9 and
American Airlines 319 from Havana, Cuba. Little boys. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they like it. They enjoy their cars. And in Miami, in state of Florida, I think there is no law that that limits the exhaust sound or how loud a vehicle can be. You can basically straight pipe the whole thing. They can't say anything here. State of Florida is literally. You have a lot of freedom when it comes to tuning your car. As long as they have brakes, I think that's completely on you, right? All right, we have another classic coming in. Barbecue is coming back, 2202 from Havana. Another one. Barbecue is Eastern Air Express. Havana, Miami.
Airline, runway 9, off 253. I'm going to hold you with me. Your gate's unavailable until an Echo 10 should be open momentarily. Okay.
No, the Mustang is back.
Delta 2187 Monaco, runway 12 cleared to land. Wind 150.
I think they film it and, you know, I might want to use it for YouTube or for whatever. But there's a car parked here, so when they slam in that car, ooh. Alrighty, we have Eastern Air Express coming in, Barbecue 2202 from Havana, Cuba. Renate, thank you so much for tuning in. Grüße nach Frankfurt. See you next time. Have a good night. Sleep well. And we have Bahamas Air coming in from a Nassau 737-700. 22 years old. Got a question for the more, I wouldn't say older plane spotters, but the more seasoned plane spotters. Wasn't British West Indies former Bahamas Air with their TriStars? I shot them here on Slights, British West Indy TriStar in Miami. I don't think Bahamas Air was out there yet. I think they came after British West Indies. And then I also shot Bahamas Air here in Miami on their 737-200s. What the noise level. Planes and Friends and Donuts. They also do it in the street. That's even more crazy. All right, it's getting a little bit more quiet here now, but with the noise of these guys in the back, we have some entertainment.
Target 2902 for 9.
Target 2902, Monaco, runway 9, clear to land, wind 1604.
Where do I 9, American 2902?
Left on uniform, showing your gate's not ready yet. Hold with me. Hold short runway 10, American. Uniform was
Alrighty, our next inbound is American Airlines from Fort de France. Fort de France, FDF. Flight 2902 under 319. Hopefully we'll get a few more coming in. I'm not sure when KLM is leaving the 747. They might be here for like 2 hours or so. But let's see. If ITA leaving, but they usually all go over to runway 8 for departure. There might be one or the other coming over to us, but I don't expect actually ITA. But hey, you never know. Usually when they go to Europe, they all depart on runway 8. But we have seen this with Latam Cargo. They left here runway 9 for Liège, Belgium. Let's see. I mean, I would be surprised if ITA would come over.
Follow Delta, cross runway 12. American 260, bridge away, the heavy Airbus from the right, cross runway 12 and taxi straight in.
Planes at Fred's and GTI wannabe. Oh god, I don't want to know how many dollars they have sunk into their cars. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? I mean, they look good. It's a Mustang and it's a Nissan Z. They look good. They're nice cars. And there's a little bit of a car guy. Not as much anymore as I used to be, but they look good. We are 2 likes away from 500 likes. Feel free to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel, please. We are on the way to 17,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. Absolutely fantastic. And we enjoy these night pictures here from Miami, Florida. We are here a day early, actually. Our plans for Orlando did not work, so we came here a day early. And oh boy, Jens hasn't even booked the hotel yet. Alright, Planes and Friends, Fast and Furious. And 500 likes, thank you so much, much appreciated. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe, please, and hit the bell so you don't miss a future stream. We will be live tomorrow again, but I hope we are not done yet. I hope we can still get some aircrafts. Well, at the moment it is pretty quiet. Let me see. Do we have anything spectacular coming over to us? Well, we have. We have, but unfortunately north of Miami, it was leaving Opaloca, a Casa HC-14 144B Ocean Sentry doing his circles across the ocean. It would be nice to have this one here. That would be nice if we would have that one here. I'm just trying to see if we have some kind of arrivals here, but I can't see anything at the moment. Well, we have American Airlines coming in. We have Frontier coming in. Oh, Frontier with the America's green airline livery. But they all look like runway 12. Looks pretty quiet here. Imhoff said, I would love some Miami heat here. Yes, so do I. That's why I came down here. It was really about time. But look at this beauty, Boliviana de Aviation 330-200. It would be really great if they would send, one of these departure planes to runway 9. But I think they all go to runway 8 for departure. That's what they usually do. Looks like we have a lot of runway 12 arrivals. Most of these are runway 12. All right, then I would say let's call it a day. Welcome to Miami. How cool is that? Let me put ADC down real quick. How cool is Miami? You can see it in the background. That's not the sun. That's the light. That's the street light. I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited to be back. Miami is where my heart is. This is where we will see, I'm pretty sure we will see a lot more surprises. We will see a lot of more fantastic aircraft. We already saw today the C40 coming in United States of America. The C40 landing on runway 8 left, 8 right. I don't know, but it was pretty cool to see this one coming in. And I'm pretty sure over the course of the next 10-14 days we will see a lot more fantastic aircraft. We will go to Fort Lauderdale. We will go there. Usually I have a look on when it's going to be reversed ops here in Miami, then I might book a trip to Fort Lauderdale because there might be options for us to live stream. I've currently saw in one of Horty's live streams that there was an Atlas 747 in Fort Lauderdale, but I would say that's the exception, right? This is not the norm. But super excited to be here to get some warm air, some warmth in, and not being exposed to that crazy cold and the wind in New York. I would say with that, let's start playing the music. This was our first day. It was a shorter day of our Miami edition. This is Planes and Friends Live. I'm your host Jens. We are back in Miami. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much to our moderators, Lucy, Holger, and Lutz. I know it's late in Europe. You must be tired. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for all of your support. We will be back tomorrow. Let's see when. Might be 11 o'clock, might be 10 o'clock. I will check the schedule, but oh boy, we will be back tomorrow. I can't wait. It's amazing. It's time for me to pack my equipment. That's what I always say at the end of the show. It's a quick one because I'm on top of my truck, so I don't have such a long way. And then I have to book the hotel room. That's the next thing. And we will be back tomorrow. Weather should be fine. We should have sunshine, sunlight, and I expect beautiful days ahead of us. Have a good night. Be safe. Stay warm. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Guten Abend.